It's the MOPOWERZ, where knowledge is power. How are you all doing? Me, I'm absolutely fabulous. And if this is your first time watching the MOPOWERZ, share the information. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, even the guy that's standing at the bus stop. It is a terrific way to jumpstart your conversation with someone that you know. And today's conversation would happen to be about Louis Farrakhan. Louis Farrakhan is a liar. Louis Farrakhan is a liar. Well, why do you say Louis Farrakhan is a liar, Brother Mo? Well, if you type in the search engine on YouTube and you type in Farrakhan says that black people are cursed. Now, when you look at that video, you will hear Louis Farrakhan say that black people were cursed because they went off into the jungles of East Asia, in which now we call Africa. They went off into the jungles of East Asia, known as Africa, and lived there. And while the black man was living there, he developed kinky hair for being disobedient and going into the jungles and living a jungle life. Well, where did the black man originate from then, Louis Farrakhan? Did not the black man originate in what they call Africa, Louis Farrakhan? You say that the black man migrated from the holy city Mecca, which you say, Louis Farrakhan, is your favorite place in the world. Are you insane, Louis Farrakhan? Are you insane to say that Mecca is your favorite place in the world, but you said that the black man migrated from Mecca into the jungles of Africa, and this is where the origin of the kinky hair come from, and he went to the jungles of East Asia, aka Africa, and lived the jungle life against the rules of the gods. Are you making any sense? Can you, FOIs, see the falseness in this story that Elijah Muhammad gave him? And yes, I believe that Elijah Muhammad gave that to him because Elijah Muhammad gave me that same story. And he too was a liar. And he got his message from Master Farad Muhammad, Fraud Muhammad, who was an Arab, a Dravidian Arab from India. He wasn't even from Arabia. He was from India. Now, Louis Farrakhan preaches that the black man is God. Well, if the black man is God, Louis Farrakhan, and the origination of man, Louis Farrakhan, is in Africa, okay? But isn't what you call the holy city Arabia, isn't that part of Africa as well? Now, if I'm not mistaken, that part of Africa where the Arabs come from, which you're giving honor and praise to, isn't that the desert part of Africa? Isn't that where the homeless people stayed at, the nomads people stayed at, until the Jews came up on the scene? and then the Jews help finance the Arabs. But you say that the origin, the black people are cursed because of their kinky hair. Well, if God is the originator, didn't he have kinky hair? If the black man is God, Louis Farrakhan, doesn't he has kinky hair? Seeing that the origin of man is in Africa, right? And wasn't that the Ethiopians, the Cushites? Or you can go further, but it's all black right there. I'm just saying. So, with this video that Louis Farrakhan made, he not only said that black people are cursed because of their kinky hair, he said and made a joke about it. Wouldn't black people want their hair to be the same as their eyebrows, the texture of the eyebrows, because the texture of the eyebrows was the original texture of hair of the black man? Louis Farrakhan, you tripping, bruh. You tripping, bruh. You make no sense. Elijah Muhammad made no sense with that story. He made no sense with that story. But you find nothing wrong with that story. Now, here it is. You, Louis Farrakhan, give your homage to Mecca, Arabia, with the Arabs over there. But it was the Arabs, Louis Farrakhan, that enslaved black people under the flag of Islam. Louis Farrakhan, I'm just saying, Louis Farrakhan. Can you answer that, Louis Farrakhan? Can Ben X answer that, Louis Farrakhan? Can RZA answer that, Louis Farrakhan? Can any FOI or MGT answer that, Louis Farrakhan? Nation of Islam? Can any one of you all answer that for me? Does that sound crazy to you? Here it is. You have the origin of civilization, which is Africa, Ethiopia, the Nubians, and you go further than that, you won't find the Arab. You find more black people with kinky hair. Come on, Louis Farrakhan. Now, you say that they went into the God went into the jungle 50,000 years ago to live the jungle life. Well, wasn't he already in the jungle? Wasn't he already in the jungle? I'm just saying. Not to mention the fact that the Arabs, whom you give homage to, are the very same people who have helped raped places like Africa, Kemet, Congo, Libya. Yeah, Libya, where Gaddafi was at. You see, all of the diamonds, gold, money, black people don't have any control of that. The Jews and the Arabs run what we know as Africa. So, Louis Farrakhan, you bring that same message that black people are cursed, just as those Latter-day Saints talk about, just as those Mormons talk about, just as those Christians talk about, just as those Arabs talk about. And on top of that, Louis Farrakhan, seeing that Elijah Muhammad did say that all books have been tampered with, well, let me ask you something, Louis Farrakhan. If black people are cursed with the kinky hair, well, why do you, Louis Farrakhan, refer to the elders or the ancient ones as specified in the book of Daniel, because you do come out of the book of Daniel's, you do come out of the book of Revelations, you come out of the Bible, and you come out of the Quran. But in the book of Daniel, it specifically talks about how the ancient ones had curly, kinky hair. In the book of Revelations, it speaks about how the Jesus has kinky hair, woolly hair, bronze feet, right? So if you keep saying that the black man is cursed, why is it that the black man, according to both books that you come out of, isn't cursed when he's described as being the ancient ones or the Jesus or the Lamb of God that is coming back in the book of Revelations? Is that cursed? Is the ancient ones in Daniel cursed, seeing that they have kinky hair? Are they cursed? And they're the ancient ones with all of the wisdom, but you say they're cursed? You say that the Lamb of God, the Jesus, or, in the book of Revelations with the bronze feet and the hair that's lamb's wool, is that person cursed? In the book of Revelations that the people are looking to come back for it, is he cursed? I'm just saying. Can any FOI answer that for me? I don't think you can. I don't think you can. And don't come to me with your supreme wisdom lessons. I've been doing that when you, Ben X, and you, RZA, was in your Pampers. I was already doing that. However, anybody, Ishmael, Brother Minister Jeffries, even though you all suspended Minister Jeffries, that was my guy. Y'all suspended Minister Jeffries. Why did y'all suspend Minister Jeffries? I mean, after all, you did let the brother back in, Brother Warren. And you all know who I'm talking about, and I'm talking about the headquarters right now. Headquarters, Mosque Mariam, Muhammad's Mosque, number 2. Headquarters, Chicago, 73rd and Stony. Yeah, so can Louis Farrakhan answer that question for me? So it seems like you, Louis Farrakhan, has placed black people in the same category that all of the other religions place black people in, saying that they were cursed. Are you saying that they deserved to have been in slavery too, seeing that they were cursed? Are you saying that black people, could you be saying that we're cursed? Were we cursed to go in slavery in the book of Genesis? Were we cursed to go in slavery in the book of Genesis? Why did God, according to your teachings, why did he even enslave us to these people who brutalize us, murder us, kill us, oppress us? All of the above. Our women, our children. And you say that your Allah watched this to happen. He allowed this to happen, watched it to happen, watched it happen. And black people are supposed to praise your Allah? Come on, Louis Farrakhan. And black people are supposed to praise your Allah. Are you serious, Louis Farrakhan? Black people, Nation of Islam, are you serious about... I'm just saying. Can anybody out there help me out? You're a liar, Louis Farrakhan, with that one. If you say black people are cursed, that means, Louis Farrakhan, according to what you say, that means that we're doomed. And don't say that it's only for a limited time, it's only for a number of years. No, 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 no. Okay? So what is it that black people have done so bad to God that God allowed this to happen? You mean to tell me that black people did what your lessons say that the Red Indians did? They got kicked out of India because they disobeyed the laws of Islam. So black people disobeyed the laws of Islam, and this is the hell that they get? Are you serious? Well, if that's the case, well, why do it says in the Quran that every nation has its turn? Well, if every nation has its turn, it was going to be savageness regardless. If every nation is going to have their turn, so you mean to tell me that God is the author of slavery? You're telling me that God is the author of slavery, Louis Farrakhan. You're telling me that God is the author of slavery? Come on, man. You tripping, Louis Farrakhan. You tripping, bruh. Can anybody help me out? You all think about that. If black people are cursed and we are to rise at some particular point in time, and according to the lessons of Louis Farrakhan, we should have been awakened and should have not continuously been in this situation. Now, come on, man. Come on, Louis Farrakhan. Like, how do you want people to worship your Allah God when your Allah God is the person who placed them in chains? And they are cursed, which means they were like, what's his name? What was the guy that walked around with the X on his head? Cain. When there was nobody, so Cain is marked. So black people are marked through their hair. So, come on, man. You're not making no sense, bruh. You're not making no sense. And you can give me, a script, but it's not making common sense. And when you all begin to think and find holes in the lessons that are being taught to you in those English C1 lessons, make sure you ask your lieutenants, your captains, your ministers. You ask them these questions, and you will be amazed at the answers that you get. I'm just saying. It's your brother, the MOPOWERZ, where knowledge is power. If you haven't done it already, press that subscribe button. Press the subscribe button. Press that subscribe button and share the information. Thanks for viewing.